Hey everyone, I just did a video a little bit ago about finding life balance and maintaining this lifestyle after my show, and one of the pillars of that has been my happiness. And I said in the last video that I'm happy now in my own life, and I wanted to do a video just on that and explaining some things because it is the biggest reason why I am making this a lifestyle and why it's easier for me. So what sparked this whole topic was actually a video that I had watched by Gary Vaynerchuk about happiness, and that short little video made me do a lot of thinking for the past couple days, and I'll post that on my Facebook page so you guys can see the video that I'm talking about. But so many people have asked me in the last 6 months since I've been independent why I left 24, and I always gave the same answers and answers that I thought were the reason. And after watching this video that he did, I realized that those were little stories I was telling myself, and that wasn't the real reason. I had told people that, yeah, I mean, and these are true, of course. I didn't like upper management. I didn't really listen to them or do what they said because it wasn't right. I wasn't like-minded with the people that I worked with. I wasn't being challenged. All that stuff was true, of course, but the reason that I walked out of the building the day that I did without having a plan personally was my unhappiness. I was miserable and unhappy, and I had enough. And I worked there for 5 years, and I had always said, I'm going to leave one day, I'm going to go independent, and I'm going to do this, this, and this, but before I go, I want to have this much in an account, I want to save this much, I want to have this lined up. And they were all excuses that I was telling myself, and they were, it was all a story. I was scared. I was terrified to leave. I was terrified to leave, and the day that I left, I had none of that set up. I just got sick of being unhappy, and I walked out, and it was the best day of my life, and I'll never forget the weight that was lifted off my chest. I felt physical pressure being lifted off my chest the day that I walked out, and I have one regret, and the only regret that I have was that I did not leave sooner, and I didn't tell enough people to F off that I didn't like. But besides that, I should have left sooner, and I should have had more faith in myself, and I should have believed in myself more, and I should have put my own happiness first. And this video is all about happiness, because whether it's a relationship or a career or your lifestyle or whatever it is, if it is making you unhappy, it is going to affect everything else in your life. And I had no idea that my career, I love what I do. I love working with people. I love working with my clients. I love that, and that makes me truly happy. But the environment in which I was doing it in did not, and it was affecting me. And then that unhappiness was affecting how I was in my personal life, and I had no life balance, and I wasn't making fitness a lifestyle because I was unhappy. And no matter what it is that's making you unhappy, you need to do some soul searching and figure out what it is, and then do whatever you can to make yourself happy. And that should be the most important thing. And leaving and starting my own business and being my own boss has affected every aspect of my life, and I have never been so happy and fulfilled in my whole life. And I wanted to share that. So thank you, Gary, for inspiring me and making me do some thinking and realizing that happiness has been the driving factor.